You are now locked into the Scouting Room, the home of authentic, fun, and unfiltered NFL and college football content. We will bring you film breakdown and analysis, hot topic discussions, and in-depth NFL draft prospects, the best place for it all. So sit down, have a drink, and let's talk football in the Scouting Room. The most dominant performance of the college football season from week one, wide receiver from Arizona, Tetairoa McMillan. I believe that he kind of let everyone know he stamped himself as the wide receiver one, or kind of, I guess you could say, confirmed what a lot of people believed already. So, 10 receptions, 304 yards receiving, and 4 receiving touchdowns. Let's get into the film and see how he got it done. Tetairoa McMillan here on the outside running a quick slant against off coverage. DB looks to be shaded a little bit inside. And just a simple get to your spot type of route. Strong hands, the ball's behind them, right? So it's not a pass that's thrown right to the number or out in front. So he has a body control, hand-eye coordination to make that pass, make that catch on the back shoulder. Also, while you have a DB behind you driving downhill and a defender in front of you driving right up into your face to make that tackle. But I do appreciate the strength and the body control or contact balance rather to try and fight through that contact and that tackle. If that was just a one-on-one situation, he might have been able to broke free and gain a lot of yards after the catch. Here, his first big touchdown of the game, and listen. Just a simple go route, simple fly route, 9 route, whatever you want to call it, just simple. But it's the footwork to shuffle outside and then take off and put a guy on his face. And once you're in this position, it's a house call, right? I'm going to rewind it here a couple times to just kind of show you how he not just made him touch earth, but he made a face plant. And it's just an easy pitch and catch for your top receiver, for wide receiver one, to just waltz into the end zone. And these are the type of things that, again, 6'5", 215 pounds, that you can win from multiple alignments with Tetairoa. And that's what makes it makes him so enticing for teams. Again, line up again as a traditional X receiver on the outside. And you're going to run a out route here, right? About a 10-yard out. And again, the strength, the physicality, the body control. And again, it's just the things he does, the way he makes things look easy, is you got to appreciate this, right? So you see him stem straight, work the outside, right? He already has that leverage, but it's also a spatial awareness, knowing that once I make strong-handed grab, first off, strong-handed grab. So he knows once I make this grab, this guy is on my back hip. As long as I can stop my momentum, I can get him to fly by me, keep it going, and get upfield for another score. But the strong-handed reception is what I love the most. Plucking the ball, helmet or higher, away from your frame, and then he just makes it look easy, guys. Tetairoa McMillan, truthfully, makes it look easy. And for his quarterback to just fire that in there with everything he had. And again, Tetairoa McMillan, T-Mac, right, being able to do what he does. This right here, inside, between the numbers, deep curl route, I'm sorry. And again, another situation where one thing about Tetairoa, he does a lot of slow playing. It's like that ball handler in basketball, the guy who dribbles, and he's never in a rush really. So it's like he just plays at his pace. He does that a lot, and you see the separation he creates here at the top of his route, breaking back, working back to the football, and then getting a little bit after the catch. And that's where, think about the comps. I tweeted this out that he reminds me a lot of Mike Evans. He reminds me of Mike Evans. I think Mike Evans had more juice or explosiveness, especially early in his Texas A&M. Mike Evans was different, right? But he's got that Mike Evans, that Roma Dunze, Drake London type of vibe. I think he's a little bit more agile than Drake London, but still, yeah, right? So now you have him here in the slot, power slot, and I believe this might have been his third touchdown, if I remember correctly. You see him sit, hitch. You see him sit and then shake. So I'm not sure if this was an actual design shake route at this depth, or he just pivoted based off of reading the defender's leverage, seeing the defender work down, that connection between the quarterback. Now he's working into the void, works into the void, catches it in stride, and now it is a foot race. And with the stride of a 6'5" wide receiver, it's hard to keep to keep stay hip to hip and stay within phase and track that guy down. But that's why I said I don't think this was a designed shake route at this depth. So he showed he ran this route just a few plays ago, where he ran that deep kind of curl or hitch route in the middle of the field. Now you got the defender triggering downhill. He sees it and now boom, breaks past it. And the ability to go from sink to drive at this size and height is special stuff, man. It's really good stuff for a big receiver, and to quickly get back into the drive. And now, like I said, make it a foot race. Can you keep up with the long stride? And they could not. New Mexico just had a tough time with him all game, right? Now, this is one of the things I want to see him improve. You see, watch the get off. Like I said, he plays at his own pace and his own tempo against catch coverage, against off coverage and catch coverage, catch technique by a DB. Like this is not going to get it done. And that's essentially what you see. That's exactly what the DB is running. He's running catch technique. So he's sitting at his depth. He knows where his leverage is, where his help is, and he's basically funneling him to a specific spot. But he makes sure he catches him, gets his arms around, things of that nature, to stay within phase at the break point. And for me, I want to see Tetairoa McMillan just play this with a little more, like, for me, going forward and going to the NFL, when you're facing this off coverage, there's a phrase we talk about with receivers: make everything look like a fade until it's not. And I want him to really stretch that vertical plane with urgency, with explosiveness, with dynamicism. Like, stretch it vertically, make that guy get on this high horse, right? Make his feet a little happy, a little loud, get him panicking, create some anxiety in his mind, but then that allows you to break, and he can't, and now he's not in position. But in this case, you kind of lull him, try to lull him to sleep. He's wide awake, and he creates a PBU, pass breakup. He's in phase the entire rep. Again, catch technique. He was patient. He allowed you to tell him where you were going, and he was there. He was right there at the catch point, literally. Now we got a quick little hitch route here outside. Makes a quick catch, quickly turns around, gets the first down. And again, just simple things. So it's not just easy. It's with Tetairoa McMillan, don't just expect the big explosive plays. That's not just it. Like, he's gonna make the routine stuff, and he makes everything just look easy. A normal routine X receiver play, working a quick hitch outside. Can you quickly get your hips turned, defeat that off coverage. Now catch the ball and make a play afterward. You love it. Quick slant here, again off coverage, and he makes a DB slip on the turf. And he's a talented guy that uses good plants and everything. Guy slips trying to T-step, and then you see, again, this is his like third, fourth touchdown. But that's what I love about him too. After the catch, not just, okay, boom, I make the catch, quick sidestep, juke here, get around that defender, make the same defenders. The guy you just juked, the guy you beat on the route, the guy you juked, you make them both run into each other. Here, boom, knock here on me, and it's a foot race that he obviously wins. But you just really appreciate the ability to win one-on-one, no matter if it's outside or inside. You don't have to bunch him, stack him. You don't have to do all those things. Tetairoa McMillan is a one-on-one ball winner. And again, the guy slips on the turf. You're in the void, quick juke, and it's a house call after that. And it's just how to, again, they left them one-on-one. Do I think defenses are going to do this the rest of the 2024 season? Absolutely not. No. I do not expect him to get one-on-one coverage for a full game. Not after you, like, bursted onto the scene like game busters week 1 with over 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. I'm sorry. Teams are not going to do that. Now we got him at the bottom of the screen. We got a curl route here. Work back to the quarterback. Strong-handed catch. The ball is not, the ball placement's not great. The ball is low, and you just see him. 6'5", guys. 6'5", reaching down almost to his ankles, pluck the ball, pick it back up. Yeah, he didn't get the yards after the catch because the pass wasn't accurate, but it's still yet he's able to make those type of plays. Now you got another kind of slant route here, and it's the when he's urgent. That's why I criticized it earlier as something I want to see him stop doing or just do more, be more urgent. Because when he is urgent, watch what happens here. He's urgent, gets into his route. Now he's got a guy on his back hip. Stop, juke, work around, and he nearly scores. Guys, I was literally about to jump out of my seat when I watched this play live on Saturday night because I was like, once he got into open field on this play, once he got into open field, make the catch, stop, make the guy miss, and now I thought he was about to score. But it's just, what can you do with before the ball is thrown as a route runner? And I think Tetairoa McMillan has shown well enough that he can get the job done in that regard. But then what makes a guy takes his game to the next level is what can you do post catch as a big receiver to stop, juke, make a guy miss you, work around another guy, get upfield, and nearly score. Like those are the things that really, like you just, those are the things you can't teach at 6'5", 250 pounds. I'm sorry. Got a quick out route here against off coverage, makes the catch, and again, whoop! Like it's the for a 6'5" receiver to have this type of agility, quickness, and fluidity. He is a fluid mover. Okay, got you squared up, foot fire, jab step, little dead leg, stab, and cut across the face. Those are the things that you love to see. Tetairoa McMillan is a total package as a wide receiver, man. Route running, ball skills, yards after catch, deep speed. What more can you ask for? And there you have it, guys. That's our breakdown. My breakdown of star wide receiver for the Arizona Wildcats. And right now, slated to be wide receiver 1 of the 2025 NFL Draft Class, Tetairoa McMillan, the big 6'5", 215-pound wide receiver, had a dominant performance versus New Mexico. Guys, drop down in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. First things first. Hopefully I entertained you and you enjoyed this video. If so, hit the like button. Go ahead and comment. Right, and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification if you don't mind. But also drop down in the comment section another prospect you'd like to see me break down. But don't worry, we'll have NFL breakdowns coming up soon with week 1 kicking off this week. So you already know what to do, guys. Go ahead and stay tuned here with the Scouting Room.